Hi, welcome to the mid-verse section of Stairway to Heaven, your Stairway to Heaven lesson package. This is the middle section verse of the song. Go ahead and pause the tutorial, go ahead and tune up your ukulele, and go get the instruction and music sheet that has this middle verse on there. It should say, there's a feeling I get when I look to the west. You know that verse in the middle of the song. So go ahead and pause the tutorial, tune up your ukulele, and grab that instructional mid-verse section, and we'll get started in a second. Okay, let's check our tuning. G, C, E, A. Make sure it's pretty close, or go ahead and tune up your ukulele with your tuner. Okay, let's talk about this mid-section. I'm going to be giving you two versions on how to play this. You can choose which one you want. I'm going to pick it. Version 1, and then I'm going to strum it version 2, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Before we get into that, in this middle verse section, every time you see the parentheses A, B, those are pickup notes. Okay, we talked about this before, same thing. So we're playing the bottom high E, high A string, going to the second fret to the B string, leading into the C. So in other words, open A, B into the C. Okay, so pick up notes A, B into the C chord. I assume that you know all the chords, so we're just going to move along. If not, you have to take time out to review some of the chord changes. In fact, I want to let you know that for this particular section, you do not have to play the G bar chord. Okay, you do not have to play the G bar chord. The regular basic G chord, is fine for this section. Okay, so they're all basic chords for this section. Should be pretty simple, except for maybe if you decide to do the picking part, it might be you might have to give it some practice. So let me play two versions for you. Okay, here's the picking section with the pickup note. Once again, pick up A, open A, B, C. Okay, here we go. First I'm going to pick it for you. 1, 2, 3. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen ring of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Okay, so that's the picking version. Now I'm going to show you the strumming version. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen ring of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Okay, so you saw the picking version and you saw the strumming version. Basically, the picking version is the same thing that we learned before, but just to review: outside, together, going down, thumb, coming back up. Okay, outside, together, with outside strings together, coming down, thumb, coming up with the ring. Okay, same picking pattern we did before: outside, coming down, thumb coming up with the ring, middle, index. So let me play a chord. Here's a C chord. Okay, so it's outside, strings together, coming down, index, middle, thumb, coming up with the ring, middle, index. Okay, same picking pattern that we did on the previous lesson. Okay, now that's one option that you have to play that section. Also, the strumming version. Okay, now this is a little different. I'm gonna just let you know right off in the beginning. If you want to just strum it with your finger, that's fine. The way I'm strumming it is a little bit more advanced. What I'm doing is I'm utilizing these two fingers, finger and thumb. So basically what I'm doing is I'm coming down with the finger, I'm coming up with the thumb, okay? And the reason for this, if you notice, it has a fuller sound because you have two fingers working together over the strum. So it sounds like a fuller sound. It may sound like there's more than one ukulele. But let me give you an example. So here's an A minor with just a finger strum, and the A minor with the finger thumb strum. Okay, because I'm coming down, and as I come up, I have some fingernail and flesh coming up, so you get a different sound. That's why it sounds like more than one instrument, because of the different tonality. But it's going to take a little while to get used to that if you don't normally strum like that. Once again, down, up, okay? But if it helps, whatever is comfortable in the beginning, that's the main thing. Usually, whatever strumming style you have, like your finger, is fine, okay? But just to let you know, there's two styles of doing it that way. So you got the picking or the strumming that you can do for this section. Don't forget your pickup notes leading into the C. Now, once again, we want to make sure that we can do all the chord changes smoothly, including the pickup note, okay? Before we actually do the lesson with the strum along or pick along, okay? So you want to make sure that you can do the pickup notes, A, B, going to the C, smoothly, okay? As well as the rest of the chord change. And these are all basic chords, so these should be pretty easy. G, A minor. Okay, so nothing hard about this. Okay, so go ahead and rewind the tutorial, back it up, give it some more work, practice it, get it smooth, and then when you're ready, once again, we're at the point now we're starting to connect the previous lessons to each other. So if it's possible, try to start connecting the very first lesson to the next lesson and to the next lesson leading up to this point, getting it smooth as we continue on through the song and eventually getting to the end, and hopefully everything's connected and smooth. And then once you're ready, you're comfortable, and you're good to go, we'll see you at the next lesson. So we'll see you there.